We're back at it again with the Volkswagen. Today we are going to be replacing the factory coil packs with APR. If that's something that you're interested in doing, your number is going to be MS 100 192. You can find them on eBay. I actually just said screw it and went to APR. Did some price comparison, and they were actually cheaper to order them through APR. Any orders over $100 are free shipping, whereas eBay I still had to pay for the shipping. So just ordered them through APR, quantity of 4 because it's a 4-cylinder. I did order the red to go along with what I'm doing under the hood as far as just brightening it up, I guess you could say. The only thing you're going to have to do when you do get the plugs and you go to do them is, if you look, the factory boot is a little shorter than the APR boot. So all you'll have to do is, let me see if I can do this without dropping my damn phone. You'll just have to twist this. This will actually just come right off. It's easier to, let me see if I can position this somewhere where you can still kind of see what's going on. I found that it's easier if you grab it like here and put your thumb here and just kind of twist and pull at the same time, and it'll actually come off. Then you're left with this. Then you'll take your factory one, do the same thing, and to your factory one, then you'll take your factory one and you'll just slide it back over the new coil pack. And then as far as under the hood, what you're going to be looking at is you'll have to disconnect each of your electrical connectors. You got to push forward and then push this pin down in the back. So you're going to push your pin or your plug forward to relieve the stress, and then push this down in the back. That one back there is probably going to be easier if you remove your charge pipe. I'm going to see if I can work around it. The bolts to take out the coil packs, this one here will have a bolt, and then there'll be 2 grounds underneath that bolt. You'll take the first bolt off. Your second bolt will be your coil pack bolt that's securing down your coil pack. Likewise on the next one. So both your middle ones, you're going to have 2 bolts, one holding down the grounds, one holding down the coil packs. They are at 10 millimeter. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to finish throwing these in here, and then I'll pick up the video if I run into any other things that might be a challenge, or any other hints or tips to make it a little easier for you. Alright, so it's actually pretty quick. Might have took me maybe 20 minutes. As far as anything I ran into that would be helpful for you if you're doing this, this back coil pack, once you undo the bolt, I basically just pulled these 3 out of the way, got their factory ones out. Really didn't think it was going to take very long, but I still just put a piece of paper towel in each one of the holes just in case anything would fall down in there. This one I pulled out while it was still connected. It's a lot easier to get undone. There's not a whole lot to really say. I mean, by going that route, it allows you to maybe be able to manipulate your wires a little better compared to like how the factory runs them. I just reverted some of the wires how they were originally run, so now you can see the APR logo. But I mean, overall, it dresses it up a little more. I don't really like doing the whole split loom. I don't want to do split loom all over the place. I think it looks tacky on some things here and there. I might do it on, but for the most part, anything that is running beside something that's aftermarket, I'll do like split loom on it. Generally, I try to stick with black. Like this is the tube for my boost sensor gauge, and so I was originally just going to do all black, but I figured just 4 sections, of some red split loom in there to dress it up. I ordered a new oil cap. You can also get that on eBay. Only downside to ordering it on eBay is most of the stuff for this platform Jetta, I'm noticing, is in a lot of it's in China. My wing, I had to wait for my wing to come in from China. Likewise with the front lip, the side skirts adapters that I put on, and the rear wing that I have done on the back here also had to come from China. But upside to waiting for that was it was already painted white to match the car. The rear window lip wing came from China, was not painted white. I had to get on and find duplicolor and find the right shade of white for the Volkswagens, which I bought it on eBay. Vast majority of the stuff I'm buying has been on eBay, primarily because most of it's overseas, so, and it just makes it a little easier. So some of the other things I've done, I eliminating having to use this floppy or not very strong factory hood latch. I went to the actual gas shocks, which were pretty easy to do. I think they might have been like $40, if that. But it's definitely a nice feature. I don't have to worry about the damn hood prop being in my way when I'm trying to do something. It's just the hood's up, they stay up. Trying to think of anything else I've done since the last video. Still no check engine light with the charge pipe. However, I did have a bad sensor. It's an N80 sensor. It had to go into the dealer to have that fixed. And the N80 sensor, I don't know if you can see it, but it's this pain in the ass thing. Your check engine light comes on, just take it to the dealer. They are having some issues with that sensor. When I took mine in, they were actually those sensors were actually on back order, so I ended up having to wait like a month for the damn thing to come in. So, but then it came in, took it in, covered under warranty. They fixed it. Haven't had any issues with it. I did continue to run with the check engine light on. It does not affect the performance or overall running of the vehicle, and that's per the Volkswagen techs. So I ran it for maybe like a little over a month before the part actually came in. Trying to think what else I've done. It's been a little bit since I've done a video, due to the fact of just my work is crazy. I live in Pennsylvania, so it snows here, so my 17 Momo wheels are off the vehicle. I did upgrade from the original wheels I had on it initially, so I'm back to the factory, just running for the winter. I did the side skirt extensions with the white vinyl on them as well. Likewise on the front lip. One of my videos, I do an install video on the fog lights. They're technically factory, but for this base model Jetta, they would be an aftermarket, so those also came from China. I find it, I don't know, pretty much anything I've ordered, unless I'll specify it any differently, has come from China and has been bought on eBay. They did come with the halogen bulbs. I replaced them with a 11H LED bulb. So let me actually just cycle the key on for you so you can see what they actually look like. It'll probably throw in my Bluetooth. Alright, well, apparently shutting off my Bluetooth stops the video. So we're picking back up. What I do into the interior, I did the steering wheel trim. Nothing crazy interior, just plasti dipped the door panel trim and the trim around the steering wheel. I have upgraded my boost gauge to a digital boost gauge, and I also have an air fuel gauge now. I believe I have a video up on the install of those as well. They're actually pretty easy. I definitely like the digital. My only complaint is I wish I would have been able to get one with the red numbers instead of the blue, but I mean, overall I really like the way the fog lights look. Added the APR fender decal. It did come with like a red thing. I didn't want to put that on. I figured I'm sticking with the white and matte black theme with the car, so I'm just gonna stick with that route. And as far as anything exhaust wise, from the downpipe, well, after the catalytic converter on the downpipe back to the muffler, it is all straight pipe. I did not upgrade the downpipe for the simple fact that I don't want to have to get it tuned just yet. I only have like 16,000 miles on it, so, and getting it tuned is going to void my warranty, so I don't want to do that and upgrade the downpipe. But with that end of it being said, it does sound pretty decent. Let me see if I can get her to leave you position this so you're able to hear it. So it definitely has a crack to it. Nothing obnoxious though, where it sounds like somebody's shooting an AK. Those plugs actually match up and work. The only thing you have to do is just change your factory boot from the original one that come over. Running fine, no idling issues or anything of that nature. Once it idles down, you'll hear the great tap that all these Volkswagens are doing now. But like I say in all my videos, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Always trying to help people and be as informative as I possibly can in my videos to help you if you're trying to do something to your Volkswagen to set it apart, make it a little different. In all my videos, I do put a link for whatever I've purchased and whatever I'm doing the video on. So if you go into the description, click on that link, it'll take you to the exact same thing I purchased, and just try to make it a lot easier for people. I mean, trying to help people get their cars to where they want them to be. It's not a big secret. Trying to think of anything else. It's going to probably be a little bit before I do another video. To my subscribers, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to. I do a lot of other videos as well, but primarily right now it's been a lot on the Volkswagen or on my Jetta, just because there's some in my area, but not a whole lot. And if the ones that are here, they really don't have anything done. I've fabricated 7 intakes for 7 different people so far. And I've walked a guy through building his own charge pipe with a blow-off valve through email, who is also one of my subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, even if you don't have a Jetta, go ahead, subscribe. There's other videos I'll do lighting and stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be lighting on a Jetta. If you're trying to do lighting in your Civic or your Subaru and you have a question on just general electronics, I'm more than happy to help. So say it in every video. If you have a question, ask. If I don't get back to you right away, I will get back to you within maybe 1 or 2 days with an answer. If I don't know an answer, I still will reply and let you know I'm not 100% sure, but I'll do some research and get back to you with an answer after I do some research on whatever your question is. So thanks for watching.